Hey everyone. So I'm sure you guys remember the case of Travis Stackhouse, the one who killed his son over the last piece of cheesecake. Sentencing. Father who kills son over Father's Day cake. So let's look at this brief clip, fair use, and listen to what the judge says. And the reason I want to point out what the judge says is that quite often I notice in the YouTube streets you'll get an email or you'll see comments about you just bashing black men. Okay, I had some idiot when I did the story of the mother of Dominique Bowers, I believe, some idiot to come in, and yes, I'm labeling you an idiot, was complaining that I called the son, a 13-year-old, a dusty. Really? So I did a little clapback video on about those comments. A dusty. So you worried about me calling him a dusty, but I guess you're going to forget the fact that his mother is dead. Somebody said, oh, maybe her fiance did it. Maybe the white man did and try to blame the black son. I don't know. We'll find out. The police are just reporting that their findings lead to the son. And I know it's hard for some of you mammies to think, my goodness, a black man, he just wouldn't kill a black woman. He would never do that. Girl, bye. Boy, bye. It's happening every day. Black women are being murdered. And it's not by somebody coming in a Klan suit. Let's be real. Well, even the children are being murdered. So this right here, for all the ones see just making black men look bad, girl, boy, sir, madam, I don't need to do anything. It's already happening. Again, these are not actors. That's the thing about this community. We want to keep our head in the sand and pretend like everything is okay and everybody already knows everything is not. Love to pretend like everything is all right. Well, this is one of those things that only happen. It's happening every day. So let's look at this brief clip here. I believe this idiot received, and that's not, I mean, that's an insult to the idiots, is this piece of horrible specimen. I don't even label him as human, received 20 years. So fair use, but take note of what the judge is saying for all the mammies who don't want to call out, you saying this black male bashing, but it's mighty funny. Where's the outrage over the murders of the women and children by black men? Where's that? So fair use. Here we go.
For the man who killed his 5-year-old son over a piece of cheesecake. Fox 6's Brett Lemoyne live outside the Milwaukee County Courthouse with more on the sentencing of Travis Stackhouse.
And Ben Stackhouse will also serve 8 years extended supervision. He will get credit for the 2 years that he's already spent behind bars. But the judge in this case today really using it as an example and as a warning to the whole county.
The community in Milwaukee County, the citizens of Milwaukee County need to wake up to the tragedy and devastation that's being wrought all over this community every day.
As 31-year-old Travis Stackhouse sits in court Tuesday,
reading about the allegations would make the average person literally sick to their stomach.
Judge David Borowski sends a clear message.
You killed your own child. How you can live with that, I don't know.
The death happened 2 years ago. Prosecutors say Stackhouse punched and killed his 5-year-old son over a piece of cheesecake. It was just days after Father's Day near 26th and Ruby.
This is a death where this child suffered.
Stackhouse initially entered a not guilty plea, but just days into his trial in May, he changed his plea to guilty.
I don't think he necessarily had any understanding of how hard he hit his son.
For the felonies of second-degree reckless homicide, neglecting a child, and child abuse, Borowski sentenced Stackhouse to a total of 20 years behind bars and an additional 8 years of extended supervision, close to the maximum allowed.
The average person that hears about this case can't understand how you would beat or punch any living human being as badly as you did in this case, let alone your own child.
Now, the judge said he took into account that Stackhouse eventually confessed and then stopped the trial to enter a guilty plea. Stackhouse is also the father of 4 other children.
He's the father of 4 other children. The father of 4 other children. Do you really think that's the first time that man hit that child? Because the child ate the last piece of cake. Do you really think that's the first time he hit that child? I would assume to say they're probably living in horror. Who does that? So for all the mammies, and I know the mammies, they do respect the brother from another mother, the judge is letting you know, and for the men that like to look the other way, the community needs to wake up. Not be quiet and sweep it up under the rug. Guess what? Everybody knows what's going on. The community needs to wake up. It's happening every day. Again, we had that idiot in Florida, the one who killed his wife and then the daughter, and tried to kill his son and stabbed him. And then the son survived. And then he says, "Oh, did I ever do anything to hurt you?" The kid's like, "Yeah, you stabbed me." A lot of people, especially mammies, want to look the other way. And some of the men too. And pretend like, no, everything is going great and everything is not. Everybody knows what's going on in the community. I don't care how diverse, Black, white, Asian, Hispanic people, it's obvious. You can turn on the news, you can see how people interact. They know what's going on in the community. But a lot of mammies, again, don't send me any emails. It'll just go in the trash. Don't even waste your little time typing, okay? Try to type up some sympathy, okay, for the victims. Because I see a lot of that. And I'm assuming some of these emails are men too. Oh, it's just bashing. What about murder? So we're supposed to forget about the women and children. I get it, because in the Black community, in Blackistan, only the Black men are valued. I got it. I got you. It's so distorted, so twisted. But the judge is saying, happening every day. You think he doesn't know what he's dealing with? He's probably seeing this every day. Seeing this, a piece of cake. And you want to wonder why I say beware the angry Black man? Murdered his own child over a piece of darn cake. That man got some other issues going on, and you are an inferior man, and you can't deal with the problems that you create, so you take it out on the ones around you. You take it out on the women, on the children. That's what you do. So don't forget our one and only friend, Godfrey. Your boy Godfrey, what does he say?
I was saying they're trying to dismantle Black manhood. They're trying to ruin the Black father image. They're trying to.
Well, in this case here, the Black father image, the last image that child probably saw and fell was his father hitting him in the stomach, beating him. That led to his death. That's the last image that he will have of his father. But we want to ignore the epidemic. We want to ignore the epidemic. The judge and the one where that idiot stabbed the girl 120 times, I believe she got into the wrong car, thinking it was her Uber. Even that judge, he acknowledged when his mother, the mammy, spoke, my son, every mother knows her child. He didn't have any problems in high school. I was like, this idiot, girl, he's been found guilty of murder. He didn't have any problems in high school. He went to college. A mother knows her child, and I know my son, he's innocent. Really and truly. The judge said it's an epidemic. And here's a different judge saying it's happening every day. But the mammies, y'all want to keep it quiet. We want to make these Black men look bad. So either it's like, I hate to say it, we have a small handful, very small, of Black men that are very good fathers. Then we got a larger handful that's just abandon the children and the mother, won't be responsible for them financially, emotionally, physically. He's not going to take care of them. Then we have the other ones that are killing the Black women and the children. And the two latter ones, they outnumber the ones that's taking care of their kids. And you don't think that's a problem? You don't think it's an epidemic? Ladies, be wary of whose seeds you carry. Look at this big arm. Hitting a child, a 5-year-old child. I think his name was Sir Amir. Look at his big arm. But I'm sure he catching some blows in that prison, and they're rightfully deserved. But yeah, I wonder if that woman thought, like I said, I find it hard to believe that maybe this is the first time it happened. No, I think violence has been occurring in these homes. And now one child is dead. He has 4 other children. And they have to live with the memory that their father, that they had a brother, Sia Amir, and that the brother is dead because of who? Because of their father. That's their father image, Godfrey. That's the father image that they have, that he's in prison because he killed a sibling. So they're trying to destroy the image of Black fatherhood. No, we have to be real. These kind of Black men, these evil dusties, they are doing it themselves. Ladies, love yourselves, love your children. If you're familiar with the channel, check it. It's time to collect the keys. Collecting those keys could be your safety. So feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm out.